course, saving jobs is always a good thing, but it comes at the taxpayers' expense. Airlines have already received massive bailouts in recent years, so is it wise to keep giving them more without structural reforms and maybe some guarantees? One colleague I spoke with today said it might cost the taxpayer, but it'll help the economy recover. Without air travel, there's simply no recovery. I asked Daniel Lacalle that question. He's the author of Escape the Central Bank Trap.
It's a difficult decision, but what you need to do is the following. The first thing is to understand that most of these airlines have no problem whatsoever in finding cheap financing and in getting equity in the equity markets with a good restructuring program, and that is critical. So what you need to do is to help these companies send a message to markets that it's a good investment to refinance their bonds and to recapitalize the company. That is crucial. You cannot just say, oh, it's the COVID-19 crisis and we'll just let money drain out of the company for another 3 to 4 years. The second thing you need to do is that if government wants to support the companies for a short period of time, it has to be done similar to the TARP program that was given to the banks, i.e. in a way in which the money that is provided to the companies is utilized in the most efficient way and is returned with interests or via dividends or via periodic payments. So I think that those two things are critical. On one side, you need to put competitiveness, efficiency, and improvement of the structural problems of the airline companies, each of them individually, and of the airline sector in itself, because the airline sector cannot continue to be a sector that is in a race to zero, in which it constantly is driving profitability away out of the sector in order to achieve a level of market share that it never gets, and worse of all, makes the companies less efficient and weaker. So what the government needs to do is those two things. First, incentivize companies to recapitalize themselves and to refinance themselves quickly in the markets. There's plenty of liquidity for that. Second is that if there is any type of support, that support has to come with a number of conditions which have to come via a return on through dividends or through periodic payments.
Daniel, appreciate your time as always. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.